just because not much grip. And what am I doing? There we go. Just trying to slide the wheel a little bit more towards center. Tighten her up a little bit. All right.
Double check your steering wheel. Good look at your seatbelt. Or
oh, thanks.
Double check your seatbelt. Good look at your steering wheel there. Make sure everything's okay.
Thank you, thank you. You know, I did double check my steering wheel. Got a good look at my seatbelts, which I don't have. Very dangerous. There we go. Pace car's off, and we're going green.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
On the button.
You look okay now. Inside.
Oh, this 15 car got a slow start.
Inside.
That's fine. I'm just gonna.
You're clear.
I'm trying to drift towards the back.
Inside.
There goes Trevor and his big mouth. Right there inside. That's fine, man.
Clear inside.
Slipped up high. Try to get back to his inside. I like the paint scheme actually.
24.
Whoa, they're wrecking. Oh, there goes Trevor. That's that. I feel so sorry about that, considering he was so nice and cordial in the pre-race.
The road is closed. They could be lining up behind the 20.
I told you, man.
15.
This place gets nuts. That was lap 1. Lap 1, boom. Or right at the start of lap 2. Now this might be a opportunity where I would stay out on track position, but I think I might actually, since I'm in the back and I kind of want to stay in the back right now, I might go ahead and get some tires just because.
Behind the 15.
Nice. It will be determined what the dirt over license class goes into.
Open.
Yeah, I mean, we made it around 1 lap. So I got to get some new tires, you know. I need more rubber. And honestly, the way that this place chews it up, it might not be a bad idea to get them. The main reason is I don't actually want to be up front right now. I want to be in the back. I'm using the early part of this race as practice. So I'm going to come down with all these guys and get some tires on her. My pit stall should be pretty early.
If we went 1 more lap, I would have came with you.
And there it is. I can see the 18.
Oh, they're just out. Yeah.
Just going to pull right in. 4 tires. Fuel.
Stable.
Tear off, even though I don't need it.
Well, at least you can tell your tower after, you know.
Did they change something on the lighting on this guy? He looks a little bit
Plus
weirder
there's
than
only
usual.
11 cars left.
I guess it's because of the time of day.
Really? How many cars are in the race?
Here we go. Oh, 15's dropping all the way to the back.
Well, I just came out.
That's
and
fine.
I'm 12 now.
You're behind the 9.
So
That's not too bad then.
I think we actually are going to gain a spot from the pit stop because the 15 decided to drop all the way to the back. That ought to put us starting on the outside again. And I think that we are, at this point, basically guaranteed to finish better than our car number. Everyone, yeah, I mean, as long as I can keep my nose clean, stay out of trouble, I ought to finish better than the
1 to go.
better than 18th.
Outside. All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 3.
So, you know, get a good finish will help us a lot in the points.
1 minute 21.
But I got to get more
0,
comfortable
3, 6.
with how this thing drives at Atlanta. Atlanta's only once a year on the Cup schedule, so don't get too many opportunities to drive it. It's one of the less common tracks that comes around now in iRacing, and it's a shame because it's one of the ones that I need the most practice on just because of how squirrely it can get. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So drop it into 3rd and 2nd. Get ready for the restart here. making up there
only
through
17 left.
3 and 4 with that pace
All right,
car.
start cleaning those tires up.
That wreck did clear out a few for us. Restarting shotgun on the field here. 16th place. Almost shotgun on the field.
Okay, car's down, be ready.
There goes the pace car.
Pace car's off, be ready. Green flag.
Ooh. You do have to be careful not to spin them on the start. That's good to know for later in the race.
1 minute 13.506.
They're bobbing and weaving. Just trying to keep it level and steady here. Let's see if we can stay right with the pack. We're working on just riding there, and then, you know, if we get opportunities to pass, we're of course going to try to do that. Still just feeling her out. That feels pretty good. Better than the first lap did.
7, 9.
Let it roll through the corner. Roll, 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 roll. Sticking right with the 9. I like this Folgers paint scheme that the 9 car's got. It's an old like Ken Schrader, Tim Richmond throwback there. Look at that 3 car making it 3 wide on the inside. He's gonna pick up 2. Or no, he lost 1. The car's on the outside. I think that the
29.
outside line ought to come in on this track. It feels, you know, it feels pretty good up there already. And just as the tires wear and as rubber gets laid down and heat changes in the track, I think that outside is going to get better as the race goes on. Trying to take a look on the 19 here. I don't know how hard he's going to fight
4, 1.
or how hard we want to fight this early. There's a lot of race left right now. And I'm sure that there are going to be more of those wrecks. I anticipate this being a caution to caution style race. But, you know, never know what happens. If it goes green, I think we've got fuel to make it to the end. I'll have to check that later. Right now,
29.3.
the strategy is just to ride. I'm just assuming that fuel won't come into it. First, early in the week in particular, the races tend to be crash fests, and then people learn how to drive the track and it kind of settles down. But these early races, you tend to get a lot of guys who are going low practice like myself, but a little bit less patient than I'm being to start this race.
29.4. 3.
Just kind of logging laps, biding my time. Got some good side-by-side racing up in front of us to keep you guys entertained, though, so hopefully that's fun for you. At least we're staying with the pack. Roll, 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 roll the center, and pick up the throttle off. Try to get good runs off the corner and take advantage of these long straightaways. Whoa, and looks like some blocking up there. The 3 is being really aggressive trying to work his way through this pack. He didn't log a qualifying time, so he actually started the race behind me, and he is making some aggressive moves. Uh-oh, we got one clip in the apron. Keep it straight, keep it straight, keep it straight. He saved it. That's the 10 of Cole Begonia. This 15's looking like he wants to get racy with me. Managed to pull away from him on corner exit. Looking to the high side of the 19.
Clear, clear, clear.
Not going to work.
Outside.
Got a pass going to the inside now.
Still out there.
We're going to make a pass for position here at Atlanta.
2. Still there.
All right.
Clear high, clear
Got
high.
the 19. Putting him behind us. The 15's probably going to get right by him too. Looked like the 15's starting to get the feel of his car as well. I think he and I are kind of on the same strategy. Drop back, feel it out, and then, you know, see what we can do. But you definitely want to get comfortable with your car and with the track before you really start racing aggressively side by side with drivers. Otherwise, you're going to make mistake. You want to make sure that you can do a lap on your own before you try going through these corners side by side. So 15th, oh, and there goes the 19, yeah, that was the 19.
Sorry about that.
Off the front bumper of the 15. No caution though, so we stay green. He kind of spun where there was no one else. And I'm hoping that he managed to keep it off the wall. He should be able to run back there. Yeah, he's about 10 seconds back. He'll, you know, if he can stay on the lead lap, I'm sure there will be another caution and he'll be actually in okay shape. Nothing too bad, none worse for the wear. That's the big thing is, you know, don't make small mistakes even worse by compounding them. Right now, his race is still fine. As long as he doesn't make any more mistakes, he'll get an opportunity to get some more track position before this thing's over. So here we go. 9's gotten away from me a little bit. I'm kind of playing with my line right now, seeing what I can do. Using that high line. Need to pick up the throttle a little bit earlier than I've been doing, I think. Get a good, easy run off that corner. I'm just not pushing it right now. I'm just kind of, you know, taking her easy. Should be taking care of the tires, hopefully. I'm not sure if I am or not. It seemed like I kind of dove it on in there into turn 3. But if my tires are a little bit better towards the end of this run, I might start picking up spots. Just by virtue of that, because they do wear quickly here. So hopefully, you know, as this run goes on, I can take advantage of a little bit better tires, because I really haven't been pushing it too hard. Uh-oh. We got one. We got a lapper. It's the 13. He was involved in that wreck earlier. Some serious damage on that car. He's multiple laps down. Doing a good job of staying out of the way, though. Spinner on the back straight. He is coming back up. I'm not sure if there's going to be a caution for that or not. Yeah, there is.
Ah, god damn it.
What the fuck is the caution for?
That guy was running in 4th place.
Bye, wreck. Close.
All right.
Close.
So we're going to come across the line. It looks like in 14th. Got 30 laps to go. Gonna get some fresh tires and go try at it again.
The road is open.
Well, that was good. I really do like this track. It's a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing some races here this week. This one is more of a warm-up race. Kind of get settled and get in the groove. And
That's a fun battling with the car.
funny thing is that oftentimes these little warm-up races actually end up being my best finishes of the week. Hopefully that doesn't hold out, because I'm going for top 5s and wins. But really top 5s right now. I usually get top 10s in this series, and you gotta walk before you can run. So I would love to get wins. I need to start placing top 5 consistently, and then wins will come. So there we go. Got in my pit stall correctly. That's what you want to do. Change the rights, change the lefts, and get on the gas. Take it up to 50. We are right behind the 21. I don't know if that's who we were behind coming in. I don't think we gained anything or lost anything. We were right where we were.
93.90.
91, 93. 91, 93. 91 right front, 93 left front.
Behind the 21.
So, decent pit stop. Like I said, didn't gain anything, didn't lose anything. 14th place, which means that we are just kind of steadily working our way. Hey, Gordy. Yeah, man, we'll definitely have to do some racing.
Line up behind the 21.
Nice. Yeah, Thursday. I'm off. I'm off work Friday as well. So. Oh, that's. I know why you're saying that. Your suspension's going to be up. So yeah, we'll have to get out there on the track Thursday. I don't have any work on Friday either, so I'll be able to do a little streaming on Friday and probably get some work done on building my rig. That'll be fun. I think if I remember correctly, your iRating's a bit higher than mine. I might have to do some work to make sure that we make the same split. Although I thought NAS fixed the splits are pretty relaxed, so this ought to be fun though. I love the tracks this week. Can't believe it, you know, this year's coming to a close. It's been quite a year. Lots happened. Yeah, just a whole lot's happened, you know. Girlfriend, dog, got a promotion at work. It's been a crazy year.
On the outside, but you probably know better than I.
So here we go.
1 minute 19.3.
Restarting to the outside.
Line up behind the 10.
Right behind the 10 car. Got the 21 to the inside of us, Charlie Morley. Casey Price is restarting up there in the 9 on the 11th place, and I got the 10 right in front of me here, Cole Bagunia. That 8 car of Damon Gilbert was running 4th before he spun, so I would expect him to be charging pretty hard up through the field right off the restart. Might try to latch onto his bumper and see if we can work some spots behind him, but if he's moving through the way that the 3 was, I'm not interested in getting that aggressive. Although, speaking of the 3, he is up there in 3rd spot right now.
Big deep breath here. Let's get ready to roll.
I don't know if he took 2 tires on that stop or not, but his aggression has definitely been paying off for him. All right. There goes the pace car.
Be ready. Pace car's off. Be ready. Be ready.
Peter brought him down kind of slow that time. And right on cue, here comes the 8.
2, 1, 9, inside. Still inside. Still there, door. Clear, clear, clear.
And let him by. Not fighting it too hard. I know that he's a lot faster than me. Our mission in life right now is to keep the car in one piece. Working off 4. The 8's inside the 21. I'm going to see if we can get a good run through 1 and 2 and follow him through there. It looks like maybe. I got my nose in there. The 21's got a better run off the corner though. Not too surprising. They really have a good position to make that move. Seem to be giving up a little bit on the in the middle of the turn. Going a little bit slower probably than I need to be. Here we go. They are all kinds of squirrely in front of me. I don't know if that's lag or contact, but there's a lot of movement up there in that pack, and they are side by side, multiple rows back. Really good racing. 8's trying to make a move. I feel for him because I know how frustrating that is. You know that you're faster than these guys, but it's just all blocked up and there's nowhere to go. He had a really good run going. He was up there in 4th, and now he's got to fight through all of this traffic to try to get back there. Right on the 21's bumper. Right on the 21's bumper. 21's got to run back on the 8.
22, 6, outside. Still out there.
I don't think that that's going to work.
Still there.
Well, I held it.
Clear high, clear high.
Not down the straightaway, back down into 3. This might be where I can get it. I think you can dive it into 3 a little bit better than you can in 1 and 2.
Still out there, man.
That high side's still got a good run going on. And again, I'm still working my comfort level. This is why I need to practice, because I need to feel it out better. Having a better qualifying run would have been nice. And really just having the comfort level to hold my position. Oh my goodness.
Yellow, yellow. The road is closed.
That's a lot of
I
them.
don't even think I touched you right there. I'm sorry. I must have
My goodness, that guy was
weird,
all
though.
the way around backwards as he went into the corner. That was crazy.
Get behind the 21.
I swear I didn't understand
20
you
laps
right
to
there.
go now.
And if I did, I was lined up to your back bumper. I'm really sorry about that.
Now 20 laps to go.
Yeah, 2017. I'll be glad to say goodbye to it too. But it's gonna be 2017 is definitely gonna be one with a lot of memories,
Yeah, it was weird.
a lot of new beginnings.
Didn't look like you touched him either from behind anyway.
Pit road is open.
That was really goofy.
I mean, even if I did touch him, I was on his back bumper. That's it. I mean, even if I did touch him, it shouldn't spin him out like that.
It was amazing how that was a weird
I've encountered some weird things
spot
with
for
that
that car to go
with their
snapping
car.
around like that. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some netcode involved, because that was a really odd-looking spin.
Yeah, you never touched them. You got in as close to about 6 inches, but never
There we go.
touched
Line up behind the pace car.
Man, that's
Oof.
frustrating. I'm sorry.
That was
man.
close to being a bad pit entry there.
Ah,
Right behind the 8. I think the 8 got some damage in that, so he might be getting repairs. We'll see. Right on the button again. My pit stops have gotten a lot better with this wheel now that I can brake predictably with it. A lot of it was getting the feel. 13.6, that's a lot slower than I've been doing. Had a good launch out of my stall though. Yeah, I think I saw the 8's getting repairs. He definitely got clipped there. Are we going to be in the top 10 now? No, we'll be 11th. Just picked up the 1 spot on the 8 car.
Get behind the 10.
But, yeah. And I think the 21 got tagged in that wreck, so,
We start behind the 13.
you know, not really making too many on-track passes, but just
Behind
kind
the
of
13.
keeping our nose clean and gradually working our way through the field. This might be one of those
Get
races
behind the
where
13.
all it takes is a lead lap finish to get like a top 5 or something like that. Because we still have 18 laps to go here, and something tells me they are not done wrecking yet. Still looking like we're going to be good on time though to make the D-Class race at Charlotte, so that'll be fun. Stick around for that. Alright, up to the outside. Oh, I am actually 12th. Did someone stay out? Thought I was going to be 11th. 12th place though, we're knocking on the door of that top 10. Be a good way to open the week with the top 10 at Atlanta. Not going to count my chickens before I hatch. They hatch though. Still got some racing to go before this one's done. Managed to avoid 2 wrecks already. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my Requiem Balloons tutorial on YouTube. I'll probably be making a sequel to that at some point, but that's the biggest thing that, you know, has probably helped me the most in iRacing, is recognizing that wreck avoidance is a skill and just practicing, learning it, and getting better. It's so critical to keep yourself in these races because they can turn into demo derbies.
1 to go.
And you just never know what happens.
Outside.
You know, you keep your car clean, you work on learning things, you get better, and then all of a sudden you'll find yourself being better than guys, and you just, if you're starting out, you need to get practice running full-length 50-lap races, running to the distance every single time you go out. Just like they teach rookies. Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that 6-second lead in demo dirty by a lap car. That's what happens in rookie, though. Fortunately, that kind of nonsense, it'll, lap car, you'll run into lap cars and stuff like that in the D class and even sometimes up in A, but that nonsense happens a lot less once you get out of the rookie series. Sometimes I look back on rookie with fond memories and kind of miss it, but mostly I'm glad that rookie stuff is behind me. This kind of racing is the real deal. Winding it up. It's going. Got a decent restart. Looks like we're gonna hold in front of the 15, which is kind of what we want. Just kind of hold serve here. 15's got to look to the inside, but I don't think he's gonna get it. You can hold it completely flat through 1 and 2 on the restart, though. That's good to know for later. And it looks like everyone else is doing that too, so not only can you do that, but you have to. 3 cars charging for the lead up there. That guy has been some kind of fast coming through the field. We were watching him make some aggressive moves early, 3 wide to the inside, making passes, and now he is challenging for the lead. I would not be surprised to see him go up there and win this thing. Got Jason Odom, who announced himself as a friend of the channel earlier in this race, so Jason Odom, man, I'm giving you some TV time now.
29.
Running up right in front of us in 11th spot. Nice looking Hooters paint scheme that he's got there. Inside of Cole Lagunia. Oh man. That was an aggressive move that Cole made. It worked though. He's got the inside of that 21 car coming off the corner. That 21's doing all right. Charlie Morley, I think there were 21 in this race, so he is the lowest skill-rated driver in the field, but he's making it work, man. He's doing some good stuff out there. Touch late on gas pickup, yeah, probably. Let's see if I can pick it up a little bit early. Uh-oh, 10 in the wall, 10 sliding. That sucks.
29.
Looks like no caution. Yep. As soon as I say it, the caution does come out.
Looks like you'd be lining up behind the 2.
I'll look at
That's
it.
too bad. Yeah, I couldn't tell from my angle. I mean, obviously where it looked like there was contact, but I couldn't necessarily tell if you squeezed him or not. Just hard racing from what I could see. When you're coming off the corner, the things drift on you. That's too bad though. 10 car was running well. But now we're in 11th.
Get behind the 2.
Gonna be 10 to go. Gonna get me 4 more tires. And don't need fuel and don't need the tear off. So that'll lighten her up a bit in the rear end.
Pit road open.
Change the handling characteristics just a tad. And maybe a slightly shorter pit stop to pick up a spot. We'll see.
All of a sudden got the craving for some Sprite.
I wonder, is the 3 car leading? He did go up there and grab that lead. I was yakking away and talking about the battle going on behind me, or right here in front of me, and the 3 car went up there and grabbed the lead. He has been up on the wheel all race. So that's very impressive what he's been doing.
Gonna be 10 laps to go this time.
Starting where he did, driving up through the field.
Real careful not to spin those tires.
He's got a shot at a win. We'll see if he gets it. Joshua Williams. There's my lefts going on. Away in 12.9. Up to pit road speed.
What's everyone's tires look like?
Don't think I gained anything, didn't lose anything.
Get behind the
98s.
21.
98.
So, looks like the 2-car pulled a 2-tire stop there. Because he gained a bunch of spots. He's actually going to be leading. Holy cow, that 2-tire stop really did pay off. Unless he stayed out. I don't think he did. We'll see how that works for him. Gonna be a handful of laps left. There is enough time for there to be one more quick caution and still have a
The only way
restart.
this works out for me is if there's a caution like the lap after the green flag drops.
Where's Anthony Barbone running?
But I'll try not to.
Oh,
spin the
he's
tires
up there
once
in
you're right
first.
here, so I'm not going to be an S.
I'm running 11th. So the 14 stayed out. I think the 2 got 2 tires, and the 3 starting in third is going to be the first car with 4
I'm on
tires.
the outside. I mean, you can start in first gear. It'll be all right with me.
As long as he spins the inside, right?
Exactly. Looks like rain hit my windshield. I wish she was taller.
Alrighty, gonna be restarting behind
Put it
Neil.
out.
Neil and I have raced a bunch in the NIS fixed.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting dynamic lighting here soon. Maybe eventually NASCAR will implement, or not NASCAR, iRacing will implement dynamic weather as well.
Yeah, dynamic weather in the NASCAR series, that'd be something else. JD Smoke, you were looking at the patch notes earlier. Did they say anything about dynamic lighting coming next season, or are they still working on that? Alright, 1 to green.
Yeah, I got to be careful.
Close up.
Go.
I think this is the...
Could be on
Is this the first restart that we've been on the inside this race? I think we've been on the outside every time so far.
Distance NIS races, that'd be fun.
So it's going to be 7 to go.
Yeah, that would be cool.
7 laps to go. On the inside, 11th place. Haven't been making a ton of noise this race. Like I said, this one is mainly a 50-lap practice session, which, you know, we got a whole lot of practice doing pace laps riding behind the pace car, but we also got some good green, well, at least one good green flag run, and you know, just getting a feel for the car. So this has not been, so far this race has been mission accomplished on all counts.
You ready to go?
Now it's 7 laps to go, time to turn her loose and see what we can get. A little bit different look is since we're coming from the inside.
You ready? Pace car's off. You ready? Green.
Does he spin the tires? Does the 2 spin the tires?
1 minute 17.
What's going to happen to the 14 going down into 1? Looks like the 3 has already gotten by both of them and has the lead. I did not keep it flat through 1 and 2 there and lost a spot to the 15. We'll be looking for that back. Please and thank you. Decent 3 and 4. And it's going to be 6 to go this time by. They are really battling aggressively up in front, but they managed to all keep it straight. Little bit loose coming off the corner, but nothing I can't handle. Diving down in there on the 15. Touched the apron. Just touched it. Keeping it straight. Keeping it clean, managing to
Clear, clear, clear.
stay in front of the 19 car.
1, 2, 4. 5 laps to go right now.
5 to go.
Inside, inside.
19's
You're clear.
taking a look to the inside. I think I'm going to be able to hold him coming off the corner.
Still there.
He's still there, but I got the better run.
Still there.
Let's see what happens going into 3. Does he clear me? No.
Still inside.
Can I clear him? Yes. Can I go get the 15?
29.
I want to get the 15 and get one more. I would really like to finish this with the top 10.
Still there.
19 running inside.
Still there.
Oh, the 15's loose. That's that spot there that I wanted.
Inside. 1 wide.
And one's in the wall up in front of me. They are 3 wide.
Inside clear.
19 managed to get by me, so gained a spot and then lost it right back.
5, 2, 2.
Been too ginger on these tires for this short run. I got to get after it right now. Need to improve my corner exit speed. As Mike said in the chat, I got to pick up the throttle a little bit earlier. They're all getting squirrely up in front of me. That's going to check them up. That ought to bring that pack right back to us. 2 laps to go, and we're going to have some momentum.
4, 3, 8.
Following the 19, the 2 of us are running up on this pack. He's looking for a top 10. I'm looking for a top 10. Coming to the white flag here. Into turn 3. Coming up off to turn 4. Holding it steady. That's a good corner.
White flag this time.
Let's see what we can do. We're not really close enough to do much anything, but you never know what happens. We're going to see some moves of desperation, I'm sure, on this final lap. Got in there kind of high. Got a good run off the corner, though. So, diving it down in, we'll see. Yep, they're wrecking. Thought that might happen.
Good win, Josh. Way to hold on to it there, Jason, and anything. That was awesome.
Go high.
All right.
Yeah, it was going pretty well.
I don't think I gained anything on that.
Someone put it 3 wide where there
Don't know what
was.
happened.
And I don't even know why I got a 4X. I didn't hit anyone. Oh well. Finished 12th. Like I said, that's mission accomplished right there. Good, clean race.
Yep, it was all good.
Brought the car home.
The 16 just took us 3 wide, and there was no room at all.
Nice win 3. Good job, man. That was some really impressive driving you did there.
Good win, Joshua.
That was fun racing, man.
All right. So we'll take the 12th. I predict that we'll get some better finishes than that this week, as I continue to get more comfortable with this track.
Jacks, guns, and all that stuff kind of
That was all right. Dirt race.